I'ma step my game up and get what's coming to me.
We gotta get this done by the 4th of July, man, because I got some people I got to slip this to. What, you humanitarian now or something?
I need you to listen to me.
No, what you need is time to get your mind right.
But I love Cookie, and if you got war with her, then you got war with me.
Use it, give me a badge. Don't you think she'd be well within her rights? It's karma, baby. I commented on his album, which I shouldn't have. I should have spoke to him personally about that.
You said his album was trash or something like that.
No. Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking.
When did the man who was supposed to be Iron Man become Hollywood's most untouchable actor? Terrence Howard went from earning $4.5 million for Iron Man.
Really? Platypus.
Nothing.
Come on, Sour Patch. Don't be mad.
I told you I'm not mad. I'm indifferent, okay?
To being replaced by Don Cheadle for $1 million. He transformed from Oscar nominee to someone directors won't even audition.
You need me to do anything else?
Keep the skies clear.
But here's the first shocking secret that will make your jaw drop. Howard claims he has recordings and emails proving Robert Downey Jr. conspired with Marvel executives to steal his $100 million franchise. And the second bombshell that nobody saw coming involves a mobster named Mickey Cohen, who controlled Hollywood's dark underbelly and made Howard an offer he couldn't refuse. September 3rd, 1969. Terrence Deshaun Howard enters the world in Chicago, Illinois. At just 2 years old, he witnessed his father stab a man to death at a department store Christmas line after the man attacked his pregnant mother. His father goes to prison for 11 months.
But then my father went to prison, and when he came out of prison, he was a Muslim.
When his father gets out, everything changes. Tyrone Howard has found Islam in prison and converts the entire family. Young Terrence becomes Muslim at age 7, but at 13, something happens that shakes his faith forever. A fellow Muslim named Yaqub, who always smelled like beautiful musk and seemed so gentle, cut off another man's genitals for urinating in a mosque. Howard's father and his friends sit around discussing it like it's normal. That's when Howard realizes religion might be more dangerous than holy. By 2nd grade, Howard's already different. He tells his teacher, "That's the prettiest blue I've ever heard." The teacher says colors don't have sounds. Howard insists they do. They ship him off to remedial school for a year. Turns out, Howard has synesthesia. He sees sounds, hears colors, and tastes shapes. Blue sounds like the key of G at 192 hertz to him. This condition that made him special would later help him see patterns in mathematics others couldn't. After trying Baptist, Methodist, and Islam, Howard became a Jehovah's Witness for 20 years. He was so devoted, he would have let his own child die rather than accept a blood transfusion. Then he discovers something that destroys his faith. Every religion comes from astrology, and the witnesses have been lying about everything. Fast forward to the mid-1990s. Howard's grinding through Hollywood. Then 2004's Crash changed everything.
You want something from me? Because I'm right here.
I'm trying to help you.
I didn't ask for your help, did I?
The film won Best Picture. Directors want him everywhere. But here's where Hollywood's darkness first shows itself. During his rise, Howard gets summoned to the Universal Studios hotel. Mickey Cohen is waiting, the mobster who ran Hollywood's underworld, partially paralyzed from a prison beating, sitting with a walker. Cohen looks at young Howard and says 5 words, "I like your hair," then offers him a deal, 80% for Cohen, 20% for Howard, to be spokesman for a black hair product. The message was clear: we own you now. Howard walks away, but he knows he's just made a dangerous enemy. In 2005, Howard scored an Oscar nomination for Hustle and Flow. He's playing a pimp named DJ trying to make it in music.
My eyes, I done seen some crazy things in the streets. Got a couple hoes working on the changes for me.
And speaking of that film, Fox steals something worth hundreds of millions.
Because the image that you see for Hustle and Flow, for Empire, that profile, that came from a still shot on from Hustle and Flow.
The studio took his profile shot and plastered it on everything Empire related, worldwide without permission. Made millions while Howard got nothing. In 2008, Marvel doesn't approach Robert Downey Jr. first. Terrence Howard was their #1 choice. They offered him a 3-film deal.
That's why they hired me first, because my character was supposed to be Rhodes and was supposed to take over. So it was the most important part of it.
Howard helps get Downey Jr. cast when nobody would touch him. The movie explodes with $585 million worldwide. Then Marvel drops the bomb.
We're going to let you come back for $1 million.
They want to slash his pay 87%. Howard calls Downey Jr. for help.
Robert was smart enough, because I bet you by the third one, he got his $20 million.
3 months of silence. Don Cheadle takes the role for that exact $1 million. Downey's salary jumps to $10 million, plus back-end points worth hundreds of millions. During this chaos, Howard's personal life implodes. His first wife, Lori McComas, files assault charges. Howard admits he lost control. But his second marriage to Michelle Gant becomes pure evil. She doesn't just want money. She takes recordings of Howard's dying mother's last words and holds them hostage.
And she's like, oh, why you got it on a dictaphone? Let me put it in the computer. I can put it in the computer and we keep it up. Okay, great. I'm downstairs 2 hours later. I come upstairs, all of my dictaphones.
After paying her ransom, she erases everything. She killed my mother again, Howard says. Then comes the baby wipes incident that breaks the internet. Howard claims using baby wipes means you're not a man, and real men only use toilet paper. He literally says this contributed to his divorce because he couldn't respect a partner who used them. Twitter destroys him for weeks. Meanwhile, Howard's developing technology nobody understands. He has a company growing diamonds through chemical vapor deposition. He claims he's discovered how to rebuild Saturn without gravity. He's patenting something called linchpin technology for unlimited energy. September 14th, 2015, Howard appears on The View. Instead of promoting the empire, he announces 1 × 1 = 2.
And the angel said, hey, why don't you put square root of 2 in there? And then just cube it, see what happens. And then I did it ×2. Then I added it to itself. And I was like, how is these the same number? I was like, did somebody slip me something?
He discovered this loop in the matrix at 2 a.m. in Johannesburg using a calculator. Neil deGrasse Tyson mocks him publicly, but then a NASA physicist validates parts of his theory.
I find there is no free orbiting electrons around the nucleus at near the speed of light forever, constantly.
Dr. Wang Yu admits if the electron model is wrong, quantum mechanics collapses entirely. Now, remember that first shocking secret about the $100 million? Howard's white Big Bang Theory co-stars made $2 to $3 million per episode with 11 million viewers. Howard, with Empire's 28 million viewers, got $325,000.
Producers, they owe me over $120 million based on what would have been paid to white counterparts.
When Howard confronted CAA about the missing $120 million, they sent him a check for exactly $666.
I was like, oh, y'all trying to threaten me.
No explanation, just $666, a threat to stay quiet. By 2024, Howard holds 97 patents. The government confiscates his passport when he tries flying to Dubai for funding.
It's you owe taxes, so we're going to take away your passport. Why? So I couldn't go to Dubai. Why? So I couldn't go and get this stuff financed.
They claim child support, then taxes. The real reason? His technology could end America's energy dominance. Here's the second shocking secret about Hollywood's mob connections. After Mickey Cohen's death, the system he built remained. Howard reveals Hollywood's elite operate through compromise. Diddy repeatedly invites Howard for acting lessons.
Buffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while.
First visit, Diddy just stares at him. Second visit, same thing, but now wants Howard to play his music. Howard's assistant pulls him aside. I think he's trying to. Howard never returns. This connects to the man card philosophy.
Man don't take it, a man gives it. So when you give up that man card, you don't get that back.
Once you give up your masculine integrity for fame, you never get it back. Howard believes this destroyed Heath Ledger and Philip Seymour Hoffman. The Jamie Foxx situation exploded in 2013. Howard publicly calls Jamie's album weak on radio, says he wished there was more real Jamie in it instead of manufactured pop. Jamie fires back viciously in interviews. Howard later admits he was wrong and deserved the retaliation.
I commented on his album, which I shouldn't have. I should have spoke to him personally
Right.
about that.
You said his album was trash or something like that.
No.
I had no business speaking about a fellow black man, a fellow artist, a fellow friend, Howard says. They haven't spoken since. By 2019, the empire's falling apart. Jussie Smollett fakes a hate crime. The show descends into chaos. Ratings tank. Howard watches another black actor self-destruct.
Now, wait. Now, which one is the second wife, Angela?
Isn't the second wife the one you...
Is that the one that said something about babies? That's not the second wife.
No, that's not the second.
Which one was that?
Who said baby?
Who said that? You told me a story about somebody.
No, that's that stuff that they put in the press.
So
And
that
that's the
wasn't-
thing
That's
you've
not
got-
true either.
That's the stuff you've got to watch.
See,
in
that's
the
why you got to
press.
clear this stuff up.
You've got to watch the stuff that they put out there, you know?
Howard announces retirement, but can't afford it. His net worth drops from $30 million to $5 million. His most chilling warning isn't about Hollywood, though.
There will be no males left on this planet able to produce sperm. Why? Because of a thing called bisphenol, hard plastic.
Plastics have reduced male sperm production 97% since 1970. By 2045, no males can reproduce. Extinction. As for family, Howard's daughter married at 19 to a boy he knew since age 8, making him a grandfather. His third wife, Mira Pak, filed for divorce in 2021, claiming he spent their savings on inventions. They have 2 sons, Curran Love, 2015, and Hero, 2016. Their relationship remains complicated. So what's Terrence Howard doing in 2025? He's filming The System.
Did you learn to fight?
My father was a grandmaster up in Oakland, so I grew up in his dojo where he
Taught me how to fight.
A low-budget thriller about government conspiracies. His podcast, The Terrence Howard Experience, launches next month, discussing frequency and consciousness with guests who aren't afraid of challenging reality. His autobiography, The Truth They Don't Want You to Know, drops late 2025, promising to name every Hollywood predator and expose every secret ritual. Publishers are terrified, but fascinated. The documentary Teriology, The New Mathematics, is in post-production with Romanian funding. Howard challenges universities to debate him on camera. None accept. He's building a university in Uganda on land they gave him. He'll teach his mathematics to children free from Western indoctrination. Several African nations have expressed interest. His lawsuit against CAA for $120 million continues. Depositions reveal how agencies systematically suppress black actors' salaries. Other actors quietly join the suit. Through Terrellian Industries, Howard claims he's months from demonstrating drones that fly without propulsion using linchpin technology. He says he can pull unlimited energy from the quantum field and has solved the 3-body problem that stumped Newton.
Let's debate and see if what you say is true. And then you put your accreditation up. I'll put my patent up. And we'll see who has the truth and who's a liar.
He's still challenging Neil deGrasse Tyson. Loser surrenders their credentials. Tyson won't respond. As of 2025, Terrence Howard's net worth sits at $4 million, mostly Empire residuals. He sold his Pennsylvania mansion to fund research, now living modestly while pouring everything into inventions. The man who should have been War Machine fights different battles. Hollywood abandoned him not because he couldn't act, but because he wouldn't play their games, questioned their mathematics, and refused to give up his man card.
You're already made in God's image, so you have that divinity, you know? Just put on your wings and fly.
Howard recently posted, "They took my career, my money, my reputation, but they couldn't take my mind." And that's what terrifies them most. Whether genius or delusional, Terrence Howard refuses to disappear. He's building something, discovering something, fighting something. And Hollywood seems genuinely afraid of what happens if he succeeds. Because if Howard's right about even half his claims, everything we know is wrong, and they'll do anything to stop that truth from spreading.